Yeah, all good.
Chris, unexpected way to finish a game of footy. What's been the reaction of the players and how are you handling it all?
Yeah, a little bit different. Obviously, haven't been in this situation too many times before, but the players, to their credit, were really good. They knew that they had to stay flexible with what the AFL thought was appropriate at this time, and obviously the players' safety and patron safety is paramount. So, they were really good. They tried to keep the energy up, and to their credit, I thought after the first break, we actually came out and played some pretty good footy. So, testament to a young group that they can bounce and perform.
The Dees said they're hanging around to do a bit of a training run. Are you going to be half an oval each, local footy style?
Yeah, we are. So we're going to share the oval. Hopefully there's no crossovers there, but we'll share the oval. I think both teams just want some volume and obviously some Ks into the legs of some of the players. So once again, another challenge for them to overcome, but we're looking to still get better with what we do out here and make sure that it's a quality session.
Nathan Jones laughed at us when I asked him about how the players reacted to being said the game's off, but you're training now. What did your guys think?
No, they were good. Yeah, they just rolled with the punches. I think they were ready for the unexpected, and so as I said before, they were really enthusiastic. Travelled all this way to perform and play a game of footy, but we might as well make the most of it out here. And as I said, I think the top up runs and some of the drills that we'll do out here, we're still looking to get better. We've got some drills in place that they know, I think K's in the legs is the main thing now.
It was a bit of a bizarre sort of afternoon as we were watching the Lightning. I'm sure you were too. What was it like in your coach's boxes? It felt like the Lightning was getting close, but we kept playing, and then there was another bolt and it went off. It was all a bit strange.
Yeah, it was. I didn't realise until we were walking up to the box at the start of the game. I sort of looked behind my shoulder and I thought, I didn't see those clouds until the last minute. And so when we saw that, we knew that there was some forecasted, but we were hoping that we'd get away with it, but obviously not to be.
What did you make of the actual? As you said, you came out after the first break and you felt like the second I suppose, stands or second quarter was pretty strong.
Yep, some good signs. I thought. They're a quality outfit. They've played some pretty good footy so far that they've showed in this pre-season. So they were fairly sharp at the start, but I thought we fought back reasonably well and showed some really good signs. We're looking to improve at every possible scenario. Game scenarios, all those types of things are really important for our group. And I thought we got some good things out of it in the end. Yeah.
We've seen Kane McCullough through the middle, half forward. Is Wing going to be his spot this year? He was really working hard.
Potentially, yeah. He's a big sort of inside mid-looking player, but he can perform on the wing. We've seen that in pre-season. He's had a pretty solid pre-season, Kane, and I'm not sure what he finished with stat-wise, but I had a look at one point in the first quarter, and I know that he had a fair bit of the ball. So that wing role is really important to most teams. Getting up and down the ground is pretty paramount in today's game. So he's learning his craft still. He's got a lot of improvement left in him, but it's great that he's got the ability to roll through multiple positions.
I suppose Sam went off quarter time, I think it was, or we went down the race with the shoulder. What's the scenario there?
Yeah, I'm not too sure on Sam. Obviously the docs will take no risks with him, and they'll assess him in given time. But I can't provide anything more than I just don't know. Yep. Hopefully it's okay.
I think Adam Uso joked that Cameron Gray bought a shingo on his way here today, and you sort of see him getting a run in the ruck. Yeah,
well, again, it's great for some of these keys, and particularly with the new ruck rule. I think it's important for them to stay loose and ready. Campbell's one of those athletic type of players that can play in multiple positions. He's played a fair bit forward in his days at Essendon. He's played a fair bit back, and we've seen him sort of roll through the ruck at times in pre-season. So I thought he did a pretty good job today and competed really well. Obviously his size and his jump gives him a bit of an advantage there. So I think it's good for him just to have a run around, and might have been a little bit tough playing against Gorney at times, but I'm sure he'll be better for the experience.
We've barely seen Tom Lynch the last couple of years. How did you see him out on the park today?
Yeah, it's great. I thought he fought really hard, Lynchy. They're a great defence. They've got some key pillars back there that can really intercept the ball and influence the play, but I thought he held his own. In a lot of those contests, he was outnumbered and fought and brought the ball to ground, and he might have ended up with 2 goals 3 or something like that. So he had a couple of opportunities that he'll lose sleep over, but as long as he's providing a really strong contest for us and leading the way in what is a pretty young forward line. So I love Lynchy, I love what he brings to this club, and he's still fighting and trying to get better himself.
I think it's like 13 days until Carlton, or 14 days until Carlton. What what happens now in terms of preparation? Even though you're back out to train, does that 2-quarter, I suppose, loss of footy, does that make an impact at all?
We'll just have to assess what we need in terms of kilometres and running to the players' legs. There might be some players that it might have been enough for them and it's business as usual. But I think we'll get together as a match committee and we'll work with the strength and conditioning staff to find out what the best way is going forward. Whether or not we change the program, I'm not too sure. But yeah, we'll have that meeting early in the week and see if there's any minor adjustments we need to make.
There's still quite a few on the injury list or managed list. Are there any who are, close or were close today?
Yeah, there's some that are really close. They're sort of nursing some minor niggles, trying to manage those players and get them through to round 1 safely is paramount. But we expect that there should be a couple or a few available for round 1. So yeah, again, we'll get a couple of weeks into those guys and maybe potentially have a little bit of match sim next week and sort of see where those guys are at.
Sweet.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.